What's up guys, Syiler here bringing you another non-combat pet guide. This one's on Mr Grubbs. Mr Grubbs is a type of worm thing and he's a pretty cool looking pet. He does do something pretty nice if you can actually get him to do it. Go on Grubbs, you know you want to. Go on Grubbs, no pressure, there's only a couple of hundred people watching. There we go, round of applause. So to get Mr Grubbs, and who won't want to get him, you need to come to Eastern Playgrounds. In between Eastern and Western there's a bridge. On the end of the bridge there'll be Fiona. Fiona will have two quests for you, pick them both up and you'll need to complete them both. Now when you hand them in, you'll hand them into NPCs who will give you another quest to carry on. The first one will be to kill these mobs, doesn't take too long at all. And once you've done that, you'll be given another quest to collect some blood. Bit of a pain, but never mind. And then go to the dwarf and help him out. Now, if you've already done these quests and you're thinking, oh what, so I can't get Mr Grubbs now. Don't worry, you can still get him. Just go to wherever you were in the quest chain and then the caravan should still have a blue question mark above its head, roof. Click on the caravan and select the Lucky Charm buff. You'll still be able to do it. Just try and remember where you were in the quest chain, as the caravan does move around a bit when you progress. Now, the reason we need the Lucky Charm buff is because the Lucky Charm buff gives us a chance of getting a bag from the mobs in Eastern Playgrounds. Now, it is around a 10% chance per mob, and like 90% of the mobs in Eastern Playgrounds drop the bags, which is pretty cool. Now, Mr Grubbs has a 1% or 1.5% chance of dropping from the bag. So a bag that already has a 10% chance of dropping only has a 1.5% chance of giving you the item is an utter bitch. So it does take quite a while to get. You can be lucky and get it on the first go, or like me, it could take you an hour and a half of doing it. But hey, you don't get cool stuff without a bit of effort. I'd rather make it seem harder instead of just going to a vendor and buying it. So once we hand in both the quests, you'll notice the caravan gains a question mark, and you'll be able to speak to the caravan. Pick the Lucky Charm buff, and then any mob you kill now will have a chance of dropping the bag. Now the carry-on grubs have a chance of dropping slime covered bags as well. The slime covered bags can contain the pet which is sellable. Mr Grubbs is banned on pickup, meaning you can't grind them and sell them, which is a shame. Would have been a nice income, but you can't. So you'll only be grinding this for yourself. Sorry if anyone thought of a good money idea there. I burst your bubble. Now I will show you a couple of grinding spots which are pretty nice for grinding the mobs. Just picking mobs out like I am now is pretty bad because it takes well too long and it's a pain. There's the slime covered bags as you can see from the carry-on grubs, but we won't be grinding them really, we won't be in an area where they are. Now where we were before, where these mobs are, is a pretty nice place. They don't take too long to respawn and they're grouped up in threes, so you can just AoE them down and reap the benefits. A pretty good place. But the best place is sort of northeast of the map. I'll show you now. And it's this little troll area. The reason it's so good is because of these graves. These graves will spawn mobs and you can just AoE them down, and each one will have around a 10% chance of dropping a bag, which is amazing. I mean, look, from that I got around 2 bags. I think 3 bags in total actually, when I loot them all. So they take about, I think it was 15 minutes for them to all respawn. So while you're waiting, just go around and kill the random trolls in the village. A really nice grinding area, most definitely worth doing, and eventually you'll get Mr Grubbs. So I hope this guide helps you out. Thanks for watching, don't forget to thumbs up and leave a comment. See ya!